Hey, what's going on, everybody? You know how we do, so let's just get into it. I don't even know what to title this today, but I'm just going to call it Same Shit, Different Day. So let's just get into it. Um, I'm just a little bit discouraged at the strategy that more liberal sites are using for these cruel immigration raids. I mean, they're showing the cruelty. I mean, they're showing like they're having naked kids come out. You know what I'm saying? Like they're throwing down women and elderly people. They're fucking shooting priests in the face and head, and like they're literally doing all this stuff, and we're just sitting here like, at what point in time is like enough going to be enough? Like you're having grandmothers, religious people, innocent American citizens, everything. It's like nothing seems to be moving the needle. And in fact, if you look at what ICE is doing, is that they're making it worse. These raids are increasing. They're expanding it to cities. And if you looked at new news reports, they're actually expanding their efforts, and they've increased spending beyond anything ever seen before. They're stockpiling chemical weapons and military grade style weapons and helicopters and everything. Like they're literally making ICE into a domestic military force for invasion. They've increased spending by 700%. So obviously, all these images and everything about the cruelty and all that shit, it ain't working, right? It's clearly not working. And I just want to implore with you that cruelty is the point. And the people that were against cruelty, we're not moved, right? Like we're like, oh, it's happening exactly what we thought. But we're like, why aren't these other people being moved? And I feel like in order to really answer that question and to adjust our tactic about what we should be doing to move the ball forward, we have a history lesson right here. So this is all things less than 100 years ago, less than 75 years ago. Let's speak to the cruelty. So first, before I speak to that, let's just show like this isn't even effective, right? Because if you want to go with the numbers, Obama deported more people than Trump. Almost 1,000 more people a month did Obama deport more than Trump. And how did he do it? He didn't do any of this shit, right? These motherfuckers are literally filming, like have professional camera crews behind them filming the atrocities, right? This is literally a Hollywood production just to show the cruelty and make people fear. But it's not even about the actual impact, right? Obama used way less cruelty. It cost billions of dollars less, and he got more done. So if it was really about getting people out the country and actually targeting it and getting more of the violent people out the country, Obama is killed it. But yet we're doing all this shit right now. And it's costly, it's inhumane, it's ridiculous, but yet people still think that he's doing a better job on it. Why? Because of the optics of the cruelty. And now let's get into the history lesson about how MAGA people and a large swath of white people in this nation have always loved cruelty, particularly to people of color. And that's not a racist statement. That's not a prejudice statement. That's based on actual history and current events. Like we all know, and I encourage you all to look this up. These racist motherfuckers used to have public lynchings as family events. As recently as the 1940s, people in the South used to like hang black people publicly and invite their children. It was a family event. They had postcards. They like literally sold pieces of the black bodies. They ate us. They fucking ate us at amusement parks. You know, the little little squirrel heads that you bash or little milk jugs in the back. Those used to be black babies' heads. Black babies' heads used to throw baseballs and rocks at them to decapitate them and kill them as amusement park fun. Public lashings, sodomy, done in public. Black people fucking raped for fun and sport. Like this was done for fun. This was a carnival. This wasn't like, oh, this is just punishment, whatever, like death penalty, send it away. This was like fanfare, sell tickets. These fucking swath of white people loved it. Right? They did a lot of the same things to Native Americans and Asian Americans, and just cruelty was the point. They treated it as subhuman, all the while they were raping people, right? Let's just say, like small digression, 70% of black people in America right now have European blood in them. 70%. And mind you, this is the same while they were saying we were 3/5 of a human, we were less than horses, but there was a whole lot of rape, right? Raping the fuck out of us to the point where an overwhelming majority of our population today has white in them today in the bloodline, right? So raping us, experimenting on us. Like they experiment with our bodies like we were lab rats. They fucking chopped off our body parts, ate us, had us as super fucking nears, took their kids to see us getting beat, used our babies as fucking battering rams for their amusement park fun. Like, we don't even know the half, right? That's the shit that we know. Imagine all the shit that was like torturing us for fun. It's like, and I think we need to understand like the cruelty against our bodies is historic and it's in them, right? It's in a certain swath. It's not everybody, but it's a certain swath, and they ain't changed, right? And so it's modern day. So you're asking those people that used to eat us to have sympathy for us when we're getting tackled, right? And you're the son of the person that used to throw rocks at our babies is now an ICE agent, and you want us to understand why they ain't doing that shit? Like, what the fuck is baked in the cake? The issue is they've never had to reconcile with the cruelty, right? And it's now something that you just can't get away with. You can't get away of fucking 450 years of cruelty like that and the mentality, and then all of a sudden, like, now shit is like okay. And then let's talk about the people who they're hiring for ICE. So who is going to be hired by ICE? You're basically saying the job is you get to racially profile and rough up any person of color that you want. Who's going to gravitate to that job? And they don't need degrees. It's literally like a job like, hey, racist white man, here's a perfect job for you. You get to act out all of your racist fantasies with no penalty. You get to wear a mask. You get to wear unmarked clothes. You get to go in unmarked cars. You get to rough people up indiscriminately and never meet any repercussions. Don't believe me? Look up how many ICE agents over the last 10 months have been disciplined. We've seen all the egregious shit, throwing people on the ground, everything. Ask how many ICE agents. They won't, of course, they're not publishing the data. Of course they're not, because it's probably less than 10. There's only been one in the news story that's had any public outcry, one that I've even heard a story on. So I think we just have to change our tactic, because cruelty is the fucking point. They want theatrics, and this is only going to increase. And these people, like these rural MAGA people, they don't give a fuck. They have always thought that we were subhuman and we deserve that treatment. Like, that's why they're okay with people being disappeared, because they don't think it'll happen to them. There's a historical precedence in this nation that all the cruel shit happens to all the black and brown people, and they can blame, and so far, like, all the inhumane treatment they deserve. Like, oh, they're poor, so they can do that. They're violent, so they could do that. They're, oh, they're that. So it's like, it's all the excuse. And unless we fully reconcile with all the fucking cruel shit that these motherfuckers have done, we can't understand why they're not feeling it right now. That's why they're okay with that shit. They've always been okay with it. In fact, they want more. So we got to change our fucking tactic, and we have to sit there and actually talk to our folks, our people, our YNs out there that don't understand that this shit is going on, and we have failed them. We have to change the tactic and say cruelty is the point. This is only getting worse, and we got to knuckle up. We got to get this shit together. We have to unify and get more people out to vote. It has to be overwhelming. Any close election, they're already trying to steal it. Anything close, they're going to rob and cheat and steal. They're already trying to federalize elections and take it out the hands of the state. This is real. Let's get into it. Until next time.